Right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we've where are we? Right, with the roof, basically there are 4 bolts just here, over in that corner there, and then 2 at the back, but we didn't undo the bolts, they just fell out in our hands. That's how rotten it was. So that's that. Removed all the doors, removed all the windows, so that's all done. We've lifted the cab up onto the blocks of wood, and we're now going to get another tractor and we're going to lift the whole cab clean off and then down onto the ground, and then we're going to put it up in a workshop and do some work on it. That's the plan. So this is just a quick video on just removing the roof, doors and windows. We just cut the rubbers out the windows. It was just simple, isn't it? I'm not going to use them rubbers, they're crap, they're all perished. So that's where we are. So we're getting there. So that's the roof now coming off. Right, we did plan to get a tractor to lift it off, but we didn't realise that the arms on the tractor were so short. So really we needed a telehandler, but fortunately I don't have one of them. So that's that. Yet, shall we say yet? I wouldn't mind one. Wouldn't mind a JCB one. So we've took it off, the roof off, and as we can see, there's quite a bit of cutting out that needs to be done. Along the back here it's nice and strong, so that's all good. Again there, you can't beat a Henry Hoover. That one's over 30 years old, still working strong. I clean it out now and again with another Hoover, but yeah, great Hoovers, Henrys. Not like the modern crap you get now. It's a bit like machinery, the same thing. Modern crap is crap. But look at this old girl. Look how old she is, and she still works, even though she's falling apart, bless her. But there's a bit of welding over there. There's a hole there. There's some holes over there. So yeah, but across the front here, she's all good and solid. Again here, she's a bit wobbly, needs to be done. But we're getting there. As you can see, she's nice and green inside. It's just a primer. So yeah, I'll primer it all up in there to get her ready, because that's kind of like the same sort of green it's going actually. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment. So we plan to lift it off with the tractor, but in the end we just lifted it off. As you could see in the video, we took 4 of us, just lifted it off and done it that way. It was easier and safer, because if we put the forks on this, because it's so delicate and some of it's fiberglass, some of it ain't, we could have damaged the whole structure. And we was going to weld a section from there across there to support it, but we felt we didn't really need to do that at this matter of time. But it's all good. So the roof's off. So yeah, the roof's off. So that's all good. So I'm quite pleased with that actually. It's pretty cool. Oh, where am I? Camera. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. It looks nice. So it's all good. So the next step is to get this now roof up into the yard, and then we can start working on it and doing something with it. But she looks bloody ugly without a roof, I must admit. Oh, not my cup of tea, but still, she's a convertible for the summer, so I can still use her. I've got some work to do on this little bit of drive here to do, and then I've got to do some work on the drive all out there as well. Well, it's quite a big old drive actually, but anyway, yeah, I'm not doing a video on my drive, but but there we are. So she's still going to be used for a few bits and pieces, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Right, here we are. So working on the JCB roof. So it's about getting your measurements, because obviously, you know, the state of this roof, it's well, it's all obviously whoever used it before used the fiberglass, and you know, it's literally all uneven. There's some sort of bulge going on here, some sort of bulge and a dip, and it's just all out of shape here. It swings in, so to get your measurements is quite difficult, but you know, it's not a problem. I've worked it out, I've sussed it out. And this, well, it's all fiberglass all the way down, it's completely out, it's way out. So I've basically got a sheet of this, like it's like plastic stuff that I managed to get my hands on, and it's great for templates. So this is the front, so that's the front section there that I've cut out. If you look at that, okay, so that basically is the front shape. So that basically slots on there like that. So that gives me my template. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm replicate a roof in this material. That's my plan, and I've just cut the back out. That's the back. So the back's just been cut out. So if you look very carefully, it's sort of from here, it's literally a centimetre out. So that I think is 6 centimetres there, and then it goes down to 5 centimetres down at the bottom, or something like that anyway. But that's where we are. So I've managed to get the measurements all sorted out. So that's the plan. So now what I'm going to do is assemble this all together with tape, duct tape, so it can be easily cut and shaped and obviously, you know, cut apart. And then obviously we've got the outline of all the parts we need. Cut them out onto, mark them out onto some metal, and then basically what we do is we laser cut the metal out, and then what we do is we then weld all the parts together, a bit like what I've done with this template. Rather than using duct tape, we'll weld it. Well, we can always duct tape it. I'm sure it looked good. It won't last very long, but yeah, so that's the plan. So that's where I am with the roof so far. So it's just basically getting some measurements. Right, it's just a quick video. We've managed to get the roof off, so that's off now. So basically just grinded all the welds out, so that's off. So we're gonna make a whole new complete roof, and then this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut bits out of this, and we're gonna make this good, because there are a few good bits on it, but that's about it. So we'll keep the few good bits. I suppose then it's original, isn't it? But anyway, so yeah, that's the plan. So you know, like all this got to be cut out, but yeah, we're getting there. So that's the plan. So it's all stripped down now. So we're going to concentrate on both bits, but we're going to prefabricate a new roof, and hopefully that'll just slot straight on. And all this has got to come off. So what we're going to do is we're going to weld a bar from there all the way along, tack it onto there, and tack it onto there as well. Let that focus. Yep. And then what we do is, so we weld a bar all the way across just to support it, because this section has got to completely come out, because it's rotten as, well, it's rotten as a pear. But there we are. So that's where we are. Right, so all we're doing here on this particular part of the arch, I don't know if you remember, there was a big dent here, and I've managed to get it really, I've knocked it out with a hammer, and it's really, really good. So I'm really happy with that. The only thing is this little one here, but it's more of a gouge, if you look carefully. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this all out, and I'm going to blob a nice bit of weld onto there, and then I'll grind that all down, smooth it out, and then that'll be gone. But yeah, it's coming up nicely. So I'm going to get some of this into some red oxide primer just to protect it for now. I'll weld that up and do that first. I'll clean that bit out, and then I'll do that. But yeah, the dents are coming out. She's getting there slowly. So it's all about sort of just doing a little bit at a time while the weather's not raining. But yeah, we're getting there. It's looking good. She's getting there. I've got to clean all that out next and grind all that out. That's a big major job in there. That's all diesel, basically the pipe. The old pipe was leaking, I think. So yeah, but still, we'll get there. We will get there. Right guys, as you can see, I've really been cracking on. The weather's been really dodgy. These weather people are paid a lot of money and they can't even get the weather right. Basically, when they said it was going to rain, it didn't rain, and when they said it was going to be sunny and no rain, it pissed down. But yeah, what do you expect? So anyway, we're getting there. This is basically, I've had the wheel off. All the inside has been nicely painted. There we are. I'll sort that hole out. I've got to weld something into that hole. Basically, there's a hole here. This is where the lock was, which I cut off, and yeah, I need to weld a plate in there. But we'll sort that out. We're getting there. As you can see, this has all been cut out. And welded up. Does it look nice, eh? Both sides have been done. So she's all been done. So, you know, we are getting there. We're slowly getting there. So there's still a lot more work to be done. On this side, I just paused the camera so I could get off and get round. So basically on this side, we need a little bit of straightening up to do here. I've got to get that dent out there. It's a big dent there. It's not too bad in here, actually. She ain't too bad at all. I think there's a plate that goes there. I'm not too sure. I think it goes over there. Might just, yeah, we'll just miss that. So obviously I'll have to make one of them up to go in there. This all comes out as well, I think. Or something goes on here, does it? I don't know. No, it doesn't. I don't know. No, ignore me. But yep, there we are. She's all coming together slowly. So all the welding's been done, so that's all good. We're getting there. But sorry I didn't, you know, post it when I was welding it and everything, because I just kind of really wanted to get cracking on with the weather. It's been really bad. We've not had the best of weather this year so far, but we're getting there. She's looking good, so hopefully the next video we'll have a bit more movement, and obviously on the next video I might start with the actual cab itself, so welding up the cab and making some bits for it. As you can see, she's looking pretty good. There is a bit of a glare of red. That's because the Land Rover. But yeah, it's all nice and green in there. That's all good. It's all been done. It's all nice. All painted. Looks good. Nice and tidy. Do that. So that's all good now. But I'll tell you what we have done. We've completed one thing. Let me show you. The other wheel. So that wheel's actually now completed. That is its top coat, that is its last coat, and that is how it's going to look. So at least the wheel's been painted. The other back wheel has been done inside as well. That's all been done. So we're slowly getting there. So obviously now we're going to wrap this video up, and the next video will be basically us doing the actual roof itself and finishing off the rest of the JCB, basically painting all this part green. Will be the next video, and sorting things out from there. So keep a lookout for the next video, guys.